Namaste, good morning. Thank you so much for joining today. This is about an 8-minute practice. Please practice as always according to your abilities and your experience. Remember, the practice is an offering, so we try to offer the best always, and not go to a place of pain or suffering or anxiety, because this is not what we want to transmit to others. So, on that note, let's begin the practice. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, and bring the attention within. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need can already be found within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you becoming one with all beings everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. And to make this practice even better than meditation, even more powerful and meaningful, renounce all the fruits. Imagine this as your divine duty to all beings everywhere. Let's now do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just pretend you're singing through the voice of the Guru. Move your lips, you derive all the benefit as though you're chanting it perfectly. If you do know it, do it with conviction and volume, so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within us and all around. Countless numbers of psychic receptors. They say over 350,000. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smripantrikaksham Sapaya Vihantraha Sri. Start off with Purifier Pranayama. So when you do this, imagine that all the purifying effects are going up through the body, right up to the crown, and on the exhale, you're expelling all the impurities from the body, which exist at all levels, physically, mentally, it's physical, mental, and spiritual levels. Remember that the main purifier is the adherence to ethical precepts, yama and yama. So we try to keep in observance to those rules so as to purify all the nadis. The technique is to inhale through both nostrils for 4 counts, hold the breath for 12, where we apply the throat and root lock. That's for 12 counts. Exhale for 8 counts out of the left side. So for the breath retention, the root lock, contract all. Imagine you contract all the pelvic floor muscles. Gauge the buttocks. Imagine you're trying to push the pelvic floor up and in. For the throat lock, on the inhale, you're lifting the chest as much as possible, inflating the lungs, so that when you bring your chin on the chest, your back doesn't hunch. Keep the back straight. The tongue to come out behind the teeth, seals off the lock completely, and you touch the space between your eyebrows. For the exhale, you're allowing all the breath. You're trying to empty the lungs completely by the 8th count. Left hand in Yana Mudra, second finger and thumb connected on the left knee, right hand, second and third fingers fold down. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra. We use the right thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left nostril. So let's begin. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs, sit up tall and straight. Inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath, plug both sides to nose, third eye attention. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale through both nostrils. 3, 4, hold the breath, everything stops, all the attention to space to the eyebrows. Imagine all the mental activity, the body movement and emotions that were frozen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side again. 2, 3, 4. Remember to release the locks. 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale. Hold the breath. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathe out through the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Hold. Exhale out through left side. 1 more. Hold for 12. Exhale out for 8. And release. So stimulate the chakras. Imagine you're opening them up like gates in order for the energy to pass all the way up. When you're firmly established in the ethical rules, at some point you can pull the energy that sits at the base of the spine will come all the way up to the crown. It's said that when that energy reaches the crown, you can attain samadhi, the state of divine bliss and enlightenment. But again, you have to be in adherence to ethical rules. So we start off at the base of the spine. Picture the color red there. And just repeat the mantra after me. There's 7 tones. It's 2 sets of 7 tones. Lam, 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 lam. Picture the color red. Repeat. Lam, 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 lam. Your turn. Next, the sacral chakra. The color is orange. Vam, 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 vam. Repeat. Ram, 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 ram. Next, the navel chakra. The color is yellow. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Next, the heart, the color green. Yum, 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 yum. Repeat. Next, the throat, the base of the throat. The color is blue. Hum, 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 hum. Repeat. Hum, 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 hum. Next is Om at the third eye. The color is indigo. Om, 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 om. Repeat. Om, 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 om. Finally, the crown. The color is violet. The sound is Om. But this time you just sustain the sound and allow it to ride the breath. Take a deep breath in. Let's do that again. Imagine trying to reach the ends of the universe with this sound that contains all the colors and vibrations and the all sounds, colors, and vibrations of the universe. Inhale. So now let's stand, do a couple more. These are visualizations as well. So we're going to stand with the arms in front of the body, the wrists at the height of the shoulders for healing in a physical, mental, and emotional sense, and a spiritual sense as well. From the heart, inhale the healing energy up to the crown. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding healing energy at the crown, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, imagine that all the impurities are rolling out of the arms, out through the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, like water running out of the tap. 6, 7, 8. Again, from the heart, inhale up to the crown. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all at the crown, hold the breath. Make it available to all beings everywhere. Exhale, again, let it run out through the arms, all the impurities. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Inhale from the heart up to the crown. 3, 4. Pull all the healing energy up there. Holding at the crown. Imagine all beings tapping into this healing energy now. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the arms down now. Now charge the body up with your energy. Bring the arms up over the head, palms facing in. From the soles of feet, inhale, pull all the earth energy up from the soles of feet to the fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding the energy at the fingertips. 4, 5, 6. Exhale. The breath goes all the way back down to the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, use that earth energy to charge the body up on its way up to the fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding all the fingertips, hold the breath. Exhale that down the breath all the way down the body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale with the incoming breath, bring the earth energy right up from the soles of feet to the fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding all the fingertips, hold the breath. Exhale all the way back down. Feel fully charged. Make use of that energy throughout the practice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The arms come down now. Let's continue with some exercises to prepare the body to move all the joints in the body. If you don't, you have to keep on moving, otherwise you end up in big trouble, as Dharmaji says. So we're starting off, imagine with a technique to expel the impurities out from the organs. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bend down. Empty out completely, stay empty as you pump the belly button in and out. Make the belly button jump. Try to do it at least 50 times as you hold the breath out. Pull everything up and in. Keep holding the breath out. And release, coming back up. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. One more time. If you can't, if you run out of breath before I cue you to push everything up and in, just do it by yourself. Take a deep breath in when you need to. Exhale completely. All of the area underneath the rib basket again, of the belly button and hip. Again, pull everything up and in, press the belly button against the back wall of the body. Imagine trying to push the heart right into your shoulder blades. Contract the perineum muscles again. Release, come back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's start to move the body. So, going to start off with head rolls, hands on the hips. Roll the head to the left. Chin coming onto the chest, the ears, the shoulders, the back of the head to the top of the back, around and around it goes. If it feels better for you to do semicircles, you can do this. Start from one ear, go to the other. Chin across the chest. And then move the head the other way. If again you're doing semicircles, take from one ear, go back, allow the head to roll back, the back of the head, top, touching the top of the back. And then from here, arms up, inhale, exhale down, continue. Inhale, pull the arms up on the inhale, exhale, pull them down. Now, in front of the body, inhale, reach out, spread the fingers. Exhale, snap the hands back in, form fists as they come back towards you. Now, throw the arms back and forth. Try to get the arms behind the ears. Good, and then release. Now here, let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. So bring the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, move the body down. Allow the belly to hit the thighs. Allow the body just hang down for a moment. And then roll your way back up. Next one, arms across the chest, inhale. Exhale, roll them back. One arm crosses over the other and then switch. Alternate each time. Good. Now next, to inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, drop down into squat. If you can't come down all the way, just come down as far as you can. Be mindful of your knees. And come back up. Now, take hold of the opposite elbows, bend your knees, twist from side to side. Exhale each time you throw the body to from one side to the other. Try to see all the way around you. Twist as much as you can. And then release. Next one. 4 movements. Again, with a squat. So again, do according to condition. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. You don't have to jump. You can just lift the heels if that's better for you. Pretend you're a jack in a box, springing out of the box, and then being pushed back in. One more. Good. Next, arms arms in front of the body. Inhale, circle around to the front. Exhale, pull in and punch right back out. Feel as though the arms were spring-loaded. Same movement with the next one, but the arms start at the sides of the body, so you're going a circle and a quarter. Remember to drop the arms back down by sides of the body after each one. Good. And next one. Open up the feet a little bit, going from side to side. Left arm up, inhale. Bend to the right on the exhale, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, bend to left. Next one, same movement, but you're going, the breath is a little bit different. Raise your left arm up, inhale, hold the breath as you bend to the right, stretch. Exhale, come back up. Right arm up, inhale, bend to the left as you hold your breath, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then come back on the exhale. Continue. Feel as though you have weights attached to all the fingertips to allow you to sink deeper into the bend. Lose yourself in the sensations. Remember to move in a way that will be enjoyed by all beings through you. All creations experience this practice. As you stretch the upper side of the body, hollow the underside. Try not to make too many wrinkles in the waist. Keep the body as long as possible. Move gracefully. Imagine your grass blowing in the wind. Use your imagination to think of ways where you can deepen the experience for yourself and allow you to achieve the effect that you're trying to achieve. Sometimes it helps to turn the foot in the same line as the rest of the leg. Try not to hunch forward. Feel the stretch from the foot all the way up the body to the fingertips. Keep your heart open, up towards the sky. Reach all the way over. And then one more on each side. Lengthen. And then one final time. To the left. And then return. Come down onto the hands and knees. Cat-cow. So you try and build heat through this. Stoke the inner fire. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale. Exhale, try not to form wrinkles in the lower back or the back of the neck. Inhale. Push the head away from you, so lengthen the neck. Exhale. And the chin comes into your chest, try not to shut off the air passage. Inhale. Keep a little bit of the space there so the breath can still pass. Exhale. Inhale, sink the spine. No kinks anywhere along the spine, especially at the lower back or the back of the neck. Inhale. Always trying to create free passage for the prana to rise, for the energy. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Push your shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. Inhale. Exhale. Go back to neutral. The next one's for the hips. Swing the right leg up. Exhale. Throw that to the side. If you need to bend your knee and keep it bent the whole time, then do according to your condition. When the body's not used to moving in the morning, sometimes takes a little while to acclimatize to it. And then the other leg, left leg up, inhale, swing it up to your left. Throw it up, and forward. And then release. Okay, now working upper back muscles. I like to use a blanket underneath the body with the edge of the blanket at the tops of the legs. This helps with the hips not grinding into the earth. So the arms behind the back. You can join hands together if it's too much for your shoulders. Just keep your hands apart. Anchor down to the thighs, the hips, and the tops of the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Then up, down, 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 and up, and stay up. Bring the legs up as well. Try not to bend the knees. The whole body singing. Stretch. Forehead forward, the feet back. Try to get your hands over your feet. And then release. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Remove all fatigue. Allow all jump out of the body at once. Remember to let go of the effort instantly. Next one. The arms up in front. There's a few modifications, a few different variations for this. You can lift your legs and the arms at the same time and come back down. You can alternate the left arm and the right leg come up, and then you switch. Or you can, if you have more strength, you throw the legs up. When the legs come down, the action of the chest hitting the ground will throw the upper body up. So it's like this. Continue with me. Don't use your hands too much. Release. If you use your hands too much, you'll stop the momentum. And breathe in. Breathe out. And let go of the effort completely so that you don't take it into the next exercises. So come back into child's pose now. 4 movements for the next one. Inhale, round your back or up into high cat. Exhale, cobra. The chest comes forward, the hips down, the head back. Inhale, come back into high cat. Exhale, seat comes all the way back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Just open, shoulders back. Inhale, up. Exhale, all the way back. Moving away again, that keeps the spine a smooth curve. No kinks anywhere, no discontinuities along the spine. That conduit of energy. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale. Imagine you see through the skin, watching the spine moving and staying long. Inhale. Exhale, back. So try to visualize a wave coming out of the ocean, reaching its full height, and then starting to diminish, crest, and come all the way, disappear back in the water. Constant movement though. The waves, one coming right after the next. And inhale back up. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Use your imagination to create visions for yourself that allow you to, again, become more connect with the movement. Inhale. And exhale. Allow you to move with grace. Inhale. And exhale. Up. Forward. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Trunk out the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push the floor away. Inhale. Exhale. Let you try to pull the floor towards you now. Inhale. Exhale. Push the floor away again. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Push your chest forward. Inhale. And exhale. Relax, forehead on the ground. Breathe in. And breathe out. Next one, we're going to glide into cobra. Brush your nose to the ground. Pull the head. Bring your body through. Hold the breath. Hold the pose. Try not to jam up the neck between the ears and the shoulders. And back on the exhale. If this is a difficult entry for you, you can just come into baby plank. Lower your hips down on the inhale and then bring the head back. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And then all the way back. Move again according to your abilities. And come forward again. If you're gliding, brush your nose to the ground. Rise up. Imagine your snake moving through the grass and then coiling. And back, exhale. Put yourself in the body what you're representing. Come forward. Rise up. Head back over the seat. And back, exhale. On the breath intention, everything stops. All the body movements, the mental activity and emotions as though they're frozen. And back, exhale. Each time you get, bring the mind into stillness. When the body is still, the mind can find that quietness. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, and in that space, become one with the form. Even more, become one with the divine within a form. If you like on this one, you can press into the fingertips, open up the knees a little bit, try to bring your feet up towards the head. And back. Doesn't matter if the toes don't touch. Just work different joints at the same time. Imagine trying to squeeze the soft behind the knees. Push into your fingertips, get more height. Try to get as much length as possible in the upper body. And back. The whole top of the body, from the top of the legs up, off the ground. Hips stay anchored though. The pelvis, hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. Come forward, see yourself as diplets gliding forward and coiling gracefully. Imagine having a boundless range of motion. And back. Be regal and wise, take on all their qualities or virtues as well. Fierce and fearless. Hold the breath, hold the pose. 3 times blessed. Those can imitate the form on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Come forward and up. Hold the breath. Hold the pose. And back. And again, child's pose. Don't worry about the results. Try not to attach to the outcome. Do this as an offering. And now from here, we come forward onto the belly and then flip onto the back. So, take a deep breath in to start. Exhale again. Drop all the fatigue out of the body. Next one, extend the legs and the arms, spread the fingers and the toes. Exhale. Pull into a tuck, knees to the shoulders come up to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. If you can bring your forehead right to the knees or the chin to the knees as well. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale, pull in tight. Inhale. Exhale, powerful movements. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the navel lengthens. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull in. And one more. Inhale this way. And exhale. Now same movement, but the breathing is different again. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath as you come into tight tuck. Try to get your forehead to the hands above the knees. You can stack one fist in front of the other if you like. And exhale. If your head doesn't touch, don't worry about it. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath and tuck. Concentrate on the space between the eyebrows, regardless of whether the head touches the hands or not. And release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Pull up. Shoulders peel up off the mat. And see if you can touch the shoulders to the knees, the heels to the feet, the forehead to the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Release the thighs, pushing into the abdomen on either side of the belly button. Hold the breath, hold the pose. Release, make your body look like a ball. Inhale, stretch, or fist. Hold the breath, tuck in very tightly. Break the pose, exhale, inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Hold and tuck. And again, stops. Release, exhale, one more. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Break the pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now rock back and forth. You hold the backs of the knees. Rock up to seated and back. If you're stronger, you can extend your legs and arms and bring all the feet all the way back behind your head. In Halasana, bring the legs back down as soon as the heels touch. Lift up. Try to keep your heels anchored to the ground to work your core strength. Come up. No big heavy thumps on the ground of the legs and the back coming back down. Move gracefully. And the speed is uniform. Two more. Stretch. Good. Take a little while for the body to get accustomed to the moves with constant practice. Fierce determination. And the two theoretical rules. Anything is possible. And one more. Legs go down. Touch down. Maybe you can sit up. Drape your body over your legs. And then last time, when you go back, when you come forward, bend your knees, press your feet into the ground, and come to standing. And we'll continue with Surya Namaskar. So sitting at the top of the mat, hands to the heart. Remember to offer up the practices, offer up the poses. Do this because it must be done for all beings everywhere. Raise your arms up overhead, arch back. Hold the body down. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring hands flat on the ground. The right foot back. Lower down the seat. Lower down the knee. Come into high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Glide right into upward facing dog if you can. Push into your hands. Lift your hips and knees away from the ground. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Soft line in the back. If you're flexible, touch your forehead to the ground. Then the right foot steps forward to the hands, drop down to the seat. If that's a difficult transition, you can bring the left knee down. The right foot, you can move forward with the hand if it doesn't make it all the way. Feet together, chest on the thighs, head down. Come all the way to stand, reach up and back. Come back home, hands to heart. Go up and back. Come forward, breathe naturally, move the body, the breath will follow and deliver more power to the movements. Left foot back. Into plank. Ashtanga Namaskara, knees, chest, forehead down, elbows come close to the body, fingers turn outwards, upward facing dog, and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward to the hands, seat all the way forward toward the front heel, and then the right foot comes into the left. Come all the way up again, stretch the whole front of the body. Come on, come. Go up and back. Come forward. Uttanasana. Be the eternal witness, watching the body move all by itself. Watch the mental reactions and the emotions and the mental and the body without any attachment to result, without any expectation. Into downward facing dog. Right foot forward, feet together. Come up and back home. Left side and then forward fold. Left foot back. Try to connect the movement seamlessly like you're doing divine dance devotion into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps. Feet together. Bow down. A gesture of humbleness. Come all the way up. Each movement has its own consciousness. Hands back to the heart. Tap into it. Raise your arms up. The gaze up. The heart open. You open yourself up for divine service. With your head down, eyes downcast. A gesture of humility, right foot back. Into the plank, Ashtanga Namaskara, into upward facing dog, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward, feet together, bow down, come all the way up, stretch, come back home. And the left side, reach up and back. Fold the body down in half, left foot back, into the high plank. Down we go, and scoop right into upward facing dog, hips, knees away from the ground. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward. And then Uttanasana, head comes down towards the feet, belly under thighs. Come right up. Hands to the heart, let's add on. Raise your arms up, stretch the arms over the head as you come down, bend your knees, land your belly on your thighs, and pull your hands all the way up over your shoulders. Join your hands together if you can. Right foot back, lower the knee, swing your arms forward if you can without touching your fingers to the ground in between. Reach up and back, Kapyasana. Come back down into the high plank. You can do Ashtanga Namaskara if you're feeling stronger. Either Chaturanga, like this, and an upward facing dog, or I'll demonstrate another one in the next one. Downward facing dog. Right leg up, Ekapada, step the foot between the hands, back and down, drop down to the seat, all the way up into Kapyasana. Stretch the whole front of the body. Try not to crunch the lower back. Swing your hands forward, belly onto your thigh, left foot meets the right, Uttanasana. Push your legs back, try to get your chest below the knees. Come all the way to standing. Back home. Go up and back again. Watch the body moving in your mind gracefully and powerfully, and this will manifest perhaps in your movements. Uttanasana, left foot back, back knee down, again, right Kapyasana. All the movement seamless, all the transition seamless as you do your divine dance devotion. Into plank, if you have more strength still, bring the seat back, try to come all the way through without touching the legs to the ground in between. Roll over your toes, upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can always find a variation that meets your needs and that challenges you. Left leg up, step the foot forward, back knee down. Try to go to the edge of your potential each time and continue to push your edge further and further. Swing your hands behind the back, right foot forward. Remember, respect your limitations, so do it mindfully and consciously. All the way back, hands to the heart. Raise your arms up again, stretch the whole front of the body, come down, belly on your thighs, push your seat up, try to get your legs straight, your seat over the heels, right foot back, into Kapyasana. All the way back, lean away from the leg, come into high plank. Your entry of your choice into upward facing dog. Be careful of your shoulders. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg up. Step the foot between the hands. Back knee down. Drop down to the seat. Reach up and back. Stretch. And then hinge forward. Belly on your thighs. Join hands behind the back. Feet together. Uttanasana. Come right to standing. Raise your arms over the head. Arch back. Hands back to the heart. Left side, raise your arms up and bow down. Bend your knees, push your belly into your thighs, your hands come over the head. Left foot back, back knee down, drop down to the seat, reach up and back. Come back down into high plank. Your choice of entry again. Upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg comes up gracefully and step the foot between the hands. Softly, try not to land the foot with a big heavy thud. Raise your arms up and back, and then come forward, belly on your thighs. Swing your hands up over your shoulders, the face to the shins, and maybe forehead against the shins if you're flexible. Your legs are perfectly straight. In some cases, raise your arms up, arch back, come back home. Take pause here for a moment to catch your breath. And then from the heart, inhale love from the heart up to the crown. Hold the breath. Imagine the love going to circulate to all beings everywhere. Exhale back down to the heart, remaining established in divine love towards all beings everywhere. And release. So let's continue with some poses. Balance poses. Stand on your left foot first. Bring your right foot up. Try and take hold of the heel from the inside with the thumb behind the heel. Bring the leg and arm up at the same time, at the same height. Maybe it's like a letter T with your shoulder, with your foot and hand in line with the shoulder. Maybe like a letter Y with your foot was a little bit above your head. Lean a little bit to the left, flex your foot. Sometimes that helps with balance. If you can look up, exude the grace and the poise of the dancer, the ballet dancer. Wherever you are is perfect if you're trying your best. Don't worry about the form. See yourself in the form, and then you connect more with the divine within it. Now hold the breath, let go of the foot slowly so you don't let the foot drop. Engage leg muscles. Good, now bring the leg down, bend your left knee. If you need, you can bring your fingertips to the ground, but try to do it without. Dive forward. The belly on your thigh, you can bend your knee a little bit. Sweep your arms out to the side, look like a gliding eagle soaring down from a great height. You can use your imagination to see it in your mind and just realize that vision as best as you can. Press into the left foot and come back up. Try it on the other side. Whatever happens, just dance with it. Be unconcerned. Now from here, raise the left knee up. Take hold of the inside of the left heel. Hold the thumb behind the heel and come up again. All forms, all beings have their own divine virtues, and so try to tap into them. Whatever happens again, remain unjudging, unconcerned. Just keep doing your best. It's the effort and the intention behind the pose that's more important. Good. Now again, hold the breath, let go of the foot. Try not to allow it to drop. And now bring the leg down, lean a little bit to the right into gliding eagle. Bend your right leg a little bit, land your belly on your thigh, Curve your spine if you can. Head forward and toes come up higher than the head if you can. The head is about the height of the knee. Break the pose, come back. Charge your breathing. Inhale, attract everything you need. Bring all the way up to the spine, to the crown. Exhale. Good. And now go to Adho Trikonasana. Left foot in front, left hand in front of the foot. Try not to have it too close. About 14 to 16 inches, you can open up the hip a little bit more. Bring the right leg up, maybe the right arm as well. Try to get your foot up nice and high. If you find a balance, look up at the hand above you. Open up the chest completely. Now bring the right hand down. Roll the right hip down, the leg about the height of the hip, and turn your chest to your left. Your right hand on the inside of the left foot, and then from here, left arm comes up. Your hand is still underneath your shoulder. Keep extending through that back foot. Try not to allow the leg to go, lax. And bring the hand back. Left hand comes to the left foot. The index finger along the back of the heel, just on the outside, close to the back of the heel, and bring the right leg up. Back of the foot, I should say. If you need to, you can bend the right knee if it's too much for your hamstring. Bend your left knee so you can get your belly on your thigh. And then bit by bit, move the right hand closer to the foot. Try to balance on just the foot. Eventually the hand comes on the foot as well. Hug the forearms to the shin. The gaze is beyond the toes. Keep trying. If you lose your balance, just keep coming back into it. Your hip is over the heel. And then hands down, right foot comes back down. Head heavy, roll your way up. Try it on the other foot now. Right foot forward, right hand down, and then bring the left leg up. Open up the hip, open up the left shoulder, try to get them one on top of the other. Look up with the hand above you. And then bring the left hand down. If your leg is very high, you can lower it so it's about the height of the hip. And then turn to the right. Bring the right arm up if you can. If it's too much for your shoulder, keep it on your seat. Try to rotate your chest so it's facing completely to the right. And then bring the right hand down. Bend your right knee so you can get your belly on your thigh. If you can, pull your left leg all the way up. If you need to bend your knee, all good. And then here again, try to get your hip over your heel. Your right hand to the foot, index finger along the back, close to the back of the foot on the heel. And then the left hand comes in closer and closer. Eventually, maybe the index finger of the left hand on the foot, inside the heel. Belly stays on the thigh. Bring the hands down, and the left foot comes down. Keep your head heavy as you roll your way up. Charge the body. Inhale, the best breath comes into the spine, up to the crown. Exhale, send it out to everywhere. Everything is meant to be shared. Good. Now we're going to turn to the long side of the mat. Stand with your fingers meeting one another at the height of the shoulders, elbows in line with fingertips. Jump or walk your feet to the and then out, and then turn your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana. Sink into the hips. Try to get lower. Extend to the fingertips. Enter into the warrior consciousness. That's most important. Become the warrior. All the qualities are within. You just have to turn them on. From here, Parsvakonasana. If your hip is high, you can bring your left hand on the forearm on the left leg, and right arm goes over the head. Make sure that your arm is not bent. Keep your arms straight, so line up from the foot to the hand in the same line. Same with the hip. It's not a triangle. Sink your hip down. supposed to follow that same line. There's no interruptions. If you're more flexible, the hand can come to your inside of the left foot. If you want to take a bind or half bind, go ahead. The right hand behind the back, and use the hand to roll the thigh outwards, or drop your shoulder down a little bit line of the knee. Left arm goes underneath the leg, right arm goes behind the back. Tug on the wrist, try to get the right shoulder back. Now from here, come out of the pose, turn forward, right hip comes forward, left hip goes back. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms up, look between your hands. Keep your arms very straight. Again, no bends in the arms. Now turn the back foot up. Tadivita Paschimottanasana. Left arm comes up, do this way. Angle the toe and knee towards the right. Push out of the way so you can get your arm down a little bit lower. So the armpit eventually on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushes you right, and you keep on pushing the left hand down to the right and allow the body to rise up. The belly comes over the thigh, and then roll the left shoulder back, turn the face and chest up. If you're having trouble balancing, bring the right knee down, but make sure it's underneath the knee so that your legs look like a box. If you want to take a bind, go ahead. The left arm goes underneath the leg, right arm goes underneath the leg, left hand can resist, left arm that goes over your back. Join hands underneath the belly, pull on the left wrist, try to get your chest and face to turn up. Release the pose, hands the inside, the left foot moves out, and then push back and forth, try to get your hips to come down. With each pass, feel as though the hips are made of lead, coming down more and more. Push to the right foot one more time, lower the knee, flatten out the toes, and if your hips are low enough, you can fall onto your right form, roll back to your left. Make sure your knee's not falling away from the body, nor your foot sliding away. Keep both sides of your hips equally close to the ground. Your knee stays very close to the shoulder. If your hips are down, perhaps the belly and the chest can come down as well. Look like a lizard just sunning itself on a warm earth. Fix the gaze like a lizard, never blinks. Now we're coming back up. Then to his under back foot and then turn to along the side of the mat again. Prasarita Padottanasana. Take hold of your ankles or step on your fingers if you like with the outsides of the feet. Pull the head forward and then pull it right in between your legs. If you're more flexible, you can get your head back, maybe the back of the head in line with your heels. Pull the shoulders back, the chest stays open. Those of you who want can come into headstand. If your head's on the ground, you can bring your hands back in tripod, your fingers just a little bit behind your heels, your arms at right angles. Make sure your hands are not beside your head. They should be in front where you can see them. Those you can straddle all the way up. Open up your legs and come up. It's fine to just stay in with your head on the ground, with your feet on the ground. Okay, so those you are in headstand, come back down. As you're coming back down, engage the core so that your feet land softly. And once the feet come down, come all the way back up. So from here, turn your right foot forward, Virabhadrasana. If you can't see the screen anymore, you can jump 180 degrees around. Look over the front hand, the knee intent over the second and third toe. Try not to pop it inwards. Strong lines, representing the strength of the warrior, the determination, unfailing, unwavering. Paschimottanasana, again, take your option of your arm on the leg or on the ground from the foot, and same with the binds, either half bind if you like, or keep your arm extended in front, is still fine. Or maybe the full bind if you want. Go again to the edge of potential. You have to go to the edge of potential each and every time. And when you make progress, you feel enthusiastic to continue. If you never make progress, then you might lose your enthusiasm for the practice. Push your left shoulder back by pulling on the left wrist if you have the bind. And then release. Turn forward, Virabhadrasana. Make sure your hips, try to have your left hip moving forward, your right hand, arms back, and keep your hands together or keep them apart. Look up. Keep your back straight. This pose says, I'm yours, grant me higher devotion to serve you better. Fearlessly. Now from here, lift the back heel, Parivita Paschimottanasana, left arm up, angle the toe and knee towards the left, push the leg out of the way so you get your left arm down, right hand pushes into your left. So your hands don't stay at the shoulders. If they're at the shoulders, push the right hand down into the left. You can form a fist if you like. In the hand, in the receiving hand, you push down and then center the chest comes behind your thumb. Roll the right shoulder back. If you want to take a bind, do it now. Sometimes it's easier to take the bind if your left knee up off the ground. If your knee is down, you have to sort of wiggle your way through. Sometimes it's, if your armpit's not on the knee, it's a little bit difficult sometimes. So sometimes, see if you can lift your knee up and see if you can do it from here. Hold your breath to keep your balance. Keep practicing to find the tricks to allow you to enter the poses efficiently and with more ease. Now from here, release the pose. Bring hands to the inside of the right foot. Move the right foot out to the edge of the mat, and again, switch back and forth. Try to get your hips to sink. Push back to the left foot one more time. Lower the knee, flatten out the toes. If your hips are low enough, fall to your left. Even if your hips aren't low enough, stay on your hands. Think of a cobra. You're trying to anchor the hips down. Imagine you have a big weight sitting on top of your seat, and this might cause body to flatten out a little. Sometimes this starts to happen. You round your body away from the floor. Just sink your seat. Imagine there's, again, that big weight sitting on top of it. And then the rest of the body will eventually follow when your hips are down. If you're on the ground completely, your chest can come on the ground. You can take hold of the right ankle and pull the ankle with the right hand. But keep your knee close to the shoulder. Now break the pose, come back onto the hands. From here, come back into your wide angle. I'll do this way so you can see. Arms out and come up. Now turn your feet, your heels in a little bit. Walk your feet in a little bit. Easy to cross in the hands on your seat. Bend your knees. Like you're sitting on a horse, your knees go beyond your toes. Push into your seat, pull down, lift the chest, and if you're comfortable, allow head to fall back. Keep pushing your seat, pull down at the same time. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. If you like, just walk your hands down the backs of your legs. Push your heels, your palms into just underneath the knees. The thumbs come more between your legs. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. And then here you can straighten your legs. More flexible, keep walking your hands down. Maybe some of you can step on your heels, on your fingers with your heels. And then move your way back. Walk your hands up the backs of the legs, push into your seat, pull down, and come back up. Good. Now your arms come out to the sides. Jump your feet back together. Charge the body again. Inhale. Imagine lights of every color coming in through the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Feel illuminated. Good. Now we're going to go back to the back end of the mat. You can either fall into plank or come onto your knees and make your way into plank. If you're trying to fall into plank, make sure your wrists are strong. When you land, your hands are a little bit in front. So hold the breath and land. Is your shoulders stacked on top of your wrists. Move your left hand now to the right, just in front of the nose. Come into side plank. Push your hips forward. Try not to sag into the shoulder, into the hips. If this is happening, lower the left knee down and do it from here. Again, wherever you are is perfect if you're trying your best. Come into high plank. Go to the other side. The right hand moves a little bit more to the left and turn. the hands a little bit from the shoulder. Reach up. Come back. From here, lower your knees down and sit on your heels. The right arm up. Take the left hand to the elbow, push it up. The elbow up a little bit higher and back. Hand comes down the back. And then if you have the mobility, the left arm can come up the back. Join your hands together back there. And pull the hands down as we're trying to get the hands come towards the lower back. Try not to have your elbows out to the side. The elbow right behind the center of the head. Push, anchor in place at the back of the head. Move the left elbow in. Lean back to inhale. Push into the back of the heart. Raise the body up a little bit higher to trunk out the hips. Exhale. Pull the hands down. Drop your shoulders, but don't drop the body back into your hips. Stay tall. And then release. Shake up the shoulders a little bit. Do the other side. Left elbow comes up. Use your right hand to guide the elbow further up and back. The hand comes down, and the right hand, if you can come up the back. Otherwise, just keep your hand on the elbow. Try to move your elbows in the same line. Right. One on the left elbow on top of the other. And tug on the hands. Drop your shoulders down. Lean back a little bit. Push the heart up like you're offering it. You're making an offering, presenting it. And then release. And then from here, shake out the shoulders. So from here, roll back onto the heels, into a squat. Push your knees out. If you need to separate your feet a little bit more so your heels come down, then do so now. Now from here, bring hands down and allow your legs, lift your heels, so you allow your legs to sit on your arms so you can pick up the feet. Flexing the feet helps, and also just squeezing the backs of your arms against the inside legs and vice versa, the knees right to the shoulders, and then squeeze up and in. Push your head forward and up, shoulders come over the fingertips, pushing to the ground, and lift. Even one toe up off the ground, and then the other maybe. Those you feel comfortable, tuck your chin in, forehead to the ground, and then roll up into teddy bear. Your legs are still sitting on your arms. You can stay here. If you feel comfortable, you can extend your legs all the way up again into a headstand, according to your comfort level. Otherwise, you stay in crow pose. Now from here, back down. Land your legs on your arms again. If you want, you can try to come into crow again. Flex your feet. Tuck your chin in. Press into your hands and start to lift your head. And then come back down. Not important. Just keep doing your best. Visualize yourself holding the pose, coming to pose with ease, and one day the body will obey. Forehead down, breathe in. Breathe out, relax. From here, hands come forward again, and then glide into Cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Jump your feet forward, to your hands, come into a squat, your fingers dangling, and then flex your feet, lift the heels, really push into reach your toes. Try not to come forward too much with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips like you're standing against the wall. Come all the way up if you can. Lift the heel, keep your heels lifted, stretch up. And then come back down, arms side of the shoulders. Imagine you're sliding down the wall with your back. Keep your heels up if you can, concentrate. Your legs might be shaking. Remain unconcerned, unjudging, remain the witness watching everything. As your seat comes lower, lift up the heels a little bit more. And once your seat is close to your heels, allow your seat to come down behind your heels, tuck your chin in, go back into baby cloud pose. Your seat comes over your shoulders. Take a moment to just adjust so that you can have your hips over your shoulders. Now you can stay here if this is where you're at. If you want, join your hand behind back, move it all the way back by shifting from one side to the next.
And then when you join your hands together, your elbows come closer. Place your hands on your back. Right, so right leg, and then the left leg. Push your hips all the way forward. Try to get your toes really high up, like you're trying to touch your ceiling, the ceiling. Chest right against the chin. Once you're there, leave the body alone. Hold the pose and stay in this. The body still, the mind quiet. Keep on practicing meditation in each pose. When you finally settle in the pose, try to allow the mind to settle as well. Now changing your attention, bring your feet down behind your head. Cloud pose, you will slide your feet further away from your head to get more of a back stretch. See to at least lounge your shoulders if you can. Now place your hands behind the back, palms down, thumbs, tips and index fingers touching. Keep your legs close to your body as you come down. Gently, no jerky movements, no fast crash landings. Once your seat lands on your wrists, lower your legs, stop when you're halfway down. Once you're there, push your lower back up off your upper back up, your back up off the ground. Bring your elbows a little bit closer in behind the heart. Lift the chest. See if you can get the top head to the ground. If it's too much, bring your legs down. Feel flexible, try to get your head very close to your seat so your heart comes up higher. Now concentrate on the base of the throat. Breathe very fast through the nose like a sleeping dog. Bring your feet down, bring your head back down. And from here, push right into bridge pose. Lift your chest up. Again, try to get your arms all the way underneath your body. Your hands now clasped together if you like. Your chest in front of your chin like a wall. Try to center your knees are there. Over the toes, your hips might be sinking. So just push into your upper arms, especially near the shoulders. Curl the tail under. Try to get your chest up higher so that your knees are behind the toes, the backs and knees in line with the heels. Your shins are vertical. Now you can stay here or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Bring your hands beside your head, a little bit behind as well. Push into your fingertips and allow your head to slide back closer to your feet. You're on the top of the head now. Still. And then from here, you flip your hands around so your fingers are facing towards the feet. Spread the fingers. Those you can, lift your head up off the ground. Rock back and forth. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can rock back and forth a little bit. Try to get your chest in front of your arms. Lift your heels. Raise the right leg up. You can bring your foot down flat if you need to. And then go back down, and then raise the other leg up. Bring your knee towards your body first, and then extend your leg up. Push into your hands, fully extend the arms. If you can, and then bring the left foot back down, lower the head down, relax on your back. Breathe in, and breathe out, relax. Imagine you fainted. Arms over the head, stretch, and then sit up. Any which way you like. Paschimottanasana. Your feet to the front. You can either pass your arms underneath your legs and hold your opposite upper arms, your elbows. If you're not too flexible, just keep your belly on your thighs and keep pushing your chest as you try to get beyond your knees. Keep your belly glued to your thighs. As you become more flexible, you can push your heels forward. At some point, maybe your arms will be on the ground. If you think you can go further, then release your arms out from underneath. Keep your body attached to your legs at all times. Imagine you're trying to get the top part to touch the feet.
All the attention to the base of the spine. Your attention might attract the blood in that region. Feel it pulsing in that area. Imagine it as the energy that's trying to rise up from the base of the spine to the ground. Now from here, come back into cow pose. Gracefully transition into the pose. One-string cloud pose. If you can, you can either hold the backs and knees. If you're stronger, if you're more flexible, you can take all the big toes or the ankles, and see if you can come up into boat pose. If your legs are straight, try not to bend your knees, and try not to let your feet to touch in between to the ground. So hold your breath and come up into boat pose, down boat. Pull your belly up towards your thighs. Cross your ankles, hands behind your legs. Pull your legs right too close to your body. Eventually your shins might come right to your forehead. Otherwise, you can keep your knees bent, like so, and just hold the big toes, knees and the shoulders. Now from here, you can let go of the legs, boat pose. You keep your legs bent, or if your legs are up, just keep them up. Arms by sides of the body, breathe very fast. Bring feet down, toes turned outwards, feet at 10 inches apart, hands same angle as your legs, like a bench. Like the feet up, legs, the chair apart, and then down, and then out again. The feet. Push your hips up. Try to have your hips on the same line as your knees and the shoulders. The chest is higher than the shoulders. Allow the head to drop back. Breathe very fast again, like a sniffing dog. Through the nose. Lower the seat down. Keep slide your feet a little bit further forward. Left hand up. Right hand behind the back. Push the hand right against the center of the back. And then the left hand comes down. Press the forearm against the right thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Turn to the right. Twist. With each exhale, with each inhale, lengthen first before you twist more. Try to imagine you see right through the skin of the spine spiraling upwards. Perhaps the body will turn a little bit more of that visualization. Push your knees out of the way, beyond the left edge of the body. Release, come back to the center. Left hand in the center back, so don't lean back here. Keep the back straight, right arm up. Stay on the fingertips if you like. Lift through the chest and squeeze. The belly is being squeezed by the thighs. The chest is free, and you continue to turn your chest. Maybe at some point it'll face the back of the mat. Feel the twist starting at the base of the hips, moving all the way up through the whole spine to the bottom of the head. Chin eventually over the back shoulder. And release. Lie down on the back. Shavasana. Once you're on the back, take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow all the fatigue to just drop out of the body, all the tension, all the effort. Like you fell from a building, all the muscles just instantly relax. Allow the body to sink into the ground, dead right. Now just allow more of the purification in the body to take place. Their impurities are all levels. Physically, they manifest in that feeling of blockage, withholding tension, whether in the muscles, whether in the organs. Inhale, imagine great beams of energy and light penetrating into those areas. And exhale, dissolve all those areas. Feel soft once again. No tension whatsoever. And mentally, the impurities are those thoughts that keep us anchored to the body, the mind, and emotions. Everything we can perceive through our senses is not us. Our true nature is without form, is infinite, immutable, and absolute boundless in regards to how it can evolve in love and compassion and wisdom. Inhale those beams of light and energy into the mind. Exhale, to obliterate all those illusions of what we are, our true nature. Finally, spiritual impurities, all those behaviors that cause us to stray from the ethical rules, to see each other, see others as separate, either lower or higher, to come into place of judgment, to exercise actions and thoughts and words that are hurtful. So inhale all those light and energy beams into the heart to destroy all those tendencies, those behaviors. Remember that the divine is within each and every one. We think of God in each and every form. It becomes much more difficult to want to do harm to them. Stay firmly established in the ethical rules. First and foremost, compassion. From compassion, all the others will fall into place. Now prepare to come back from Shavasana in a way that is gentle, that is reverent, is quiet. Continue to radiate your light to all beings everywhere, even beyond the mat, especially beyond the mat when we tend to be more challenged by the actions, thoughts, and words of others. Stay in a state of loving kindness towards all beings, no matter what they do to you. And then a good karma will return to you. Let's close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God, all is within. Namaste. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. If you feel like you need more Shavasana, please, I invite you to go ahead and do that to allow those purifying effects to continue. Much love. See you soon.